Whoa. That's... Her words hit me like a cold, dry, midwinter gust of wind. Huh? Yukino says something I would have never expected her to say. No, I might have seen this coming somewhere deep inside. This discomfort I've been feeling between us recently, the sensation of there being some kind of distance between us, even when we're together. I've been trying to tell myself otherwise this whole time. Why? My throat goes dry, my voice is hoarse. My tongue feels sluggish and numb in my mouth. The words don't come out freely. As if my body is rejecting this conversation. My body's picked up on the fact that the conversation past this point isn't something that I want. Huh, that's a pretty harsh joke. You got me. Say something, Yukino. Her silence comes across as solid confirmation. There's an unshakable resolve within Yukino. I realize that. I can tell because we've always been together. But I don't understand why. Why so suddenly? A lot? Why? I wring the words from my throat. Did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I hurt you? Then why? The word why swirls through my brain, dominating my thoughts. Ruining me? That's not true. I'm always thinking about you. I always put you before everything else. There's some right with that, but there's also some wrong, so... And that's why she's breaking up with you. Other people. That was... You're right. That it was one of the reasons why, but that wasn't the only reason. I really did think it was a good idea, so... I told you, it's not your fault. That was my fault. It was because I didn't consider all of your opinions more seriously. Oops. I accidentally skipped that. I told you, it's not your fault. The problem lies with me. Why? I like you. What's wrong with me putting you before all else? Come on, man. You Can you not tell this isn't easy on her saying all this? Yukino.
不器用でも一生懸命でみんなを気遣ってくれてあったかくて失敗しても悔しくても次をちゃんと目指してくれる人なの。なのに
But, oh, whoops.
最近のゆうくんはゆうくんじゃない。私がゆうくんをダメにしちゃったのかもしれないね。
That's not.
だから
Yukino's voice tears up.
だから別れよう。
What the hell? Why is she the one on the verge of tears when she's the one saying we should break up? I can't believe Yuma's this stupid, dude. What am I supposed to say to that face? I was just trying to treasure the person I love. That's why. I'm getting dumped? I'm the one that's forcing Yukino to make a face like this. Yuuma, she just explained to you as to why she's breaking up to you. What are you talking about?
現実の恋愛って少女漫画みたいにはいかないものなんだね。
She smiles sadly.
一生懸命頑張ってるゆうくんが好きだったよ。
Those words she had said to me before, back when the cherry blossoms were in bloom. Before I had started the cafeteria committee, back when I was just living aimlessly, drifting from one day to another. Yukino, my childhood friend, had said those words to me as if criticizing me. And now I hear them again, with the same expression as back then. With the same eyes as back then. Yukino.
ごめんね。
Her sad smile crumbles for a moment. I thought she might cry, but she regains her smile
勝手なこ
immediately.
と言ってごめんね。今日はもうこれで。
Wait, Yukino.
おやすみなさい。
Yukino withdraws into her house and closes the door, as if to say that the door to our future together is closed as well. What the hell? I was so happy leaving the house, and this is what ends up happening? We've broken up now? Doesn't feel real at all. Is this really the end for us? Well, I guess let's see how he deals with it. Now, is he just gonna be depressed throughout the whole school day, or let's see. I wake up, I'm not really sure if I've slept or not. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm awake in the first place. I feel like I might still be dreaming. I might be in the worst nightmare I've ever had. I can't bring myself to wake up. I can't bring myself to do anything. I lie there sleepily, wishing for morning to never come. There's no point in it coming anyway. Maybe I'll skip. I wonder if Yukino would come wake me up if I just stayed in bed like this. We're going to be late if you don't wake up. As cheerfully as ever. I can hear a flurry of footsteps get closer. Could that be... No, probably your mom.
いい加減早く起きなさい。
Come on, man. Don't be so naive. Geez, how misleading. What are you talking about? I thought it was Yukino for a moment. Why would it be her? Though, it's not like Yukino walks like that.
何のんびり寝てるのよ。
I think I might not go to school today.
は？熱でもあるの？
I might.
かもって。何寝ぼけたこと言ってんのよ。学校だってただじゃないんだから、サボるなんて許さないわよ。さっさと起きて、支度しなさい。
There's nothing for me at school anyway. I wonder why I even went to school before. Really, dude? What was I looking forward to? I don't have even the slightest semblance of an appetite. I can't finish off the single slice of toast in front of me.
ちょっと、朝からそんな暗い顔しないでよ。こっちまで暗くなるわ。
This is the face I was born with.
私のせいみたいに言わないでよね。なんかあったわけ？
Nothing, really.
別にって顔じゃないじゃない。ああ、そういえば、今日もゆきのちゃん迎えに来ないわね。
Pretty sure the mom can connect the dots. Her words sticking to my chest like a knife, especially now.
ゆきのちゃんとなんかあったの？
Like what?
喧嘩とか。
Yukino doesn't get into fights. She's always smiling regardless of whom she's talking to and never fights. She's the type to apologize immediately if it looks like something's about to
じ
happen.
ゃあ、振られたのね。
Huh?
あんたが不甲斐ないから振られたんじゃないの？
Her words gouge a hole into my chest. Doesn't feel like a metaphor, that's just how deep the pain is. I now know what verbal abuse feels
あ
like.
れ？つぼし？ってことは、あんたたちもしかして付き合ってたの？
I'm done eating. I stand up, leaving my half-eaten bread on the plate. I'm not hungry anyway.
ああ、こら、逃げるな。
I'm going. I hadn't expected my wounds to be ripped open at home. I was considering skipping, but I've ended up coming to school anyway. I walked to school hoping that maybe Yukino would be waiting for me on the way. Why is Yuuma so dumb? But with every step I took, those faint expectations were demolished in the end. I'm here as usual. I don't have the courage to skip school, nor do I have the composure to accept that I've been dumped. That must be why I was dumped. A sigh leaks out of me as soon as I get to my seat. Tsukushima looks at me quizzically. I never would have failed to greet her before, but it's been this way for a while now. That must be what Yukino had been talking about yesterday. I know what I'm the one at fault, but I still can't apologize. I ran away from the committee too. There are countless reasons for Yukino to not like me anymore. It doesn't even take that much thought. Runa stomps over to me, looking dismayed. She shows no regard for the fact that this is an upperclassman classroom. Runa? What do you want? This is a second-year classroom, you know.
そんなことどうでもいいの。それより、のの姉と別れたってどういうこと？
Ooh, man. Noise ripples through the classroom. Yeah. Everyone looks at me looking shocked, but I think I'm the one who's most shocked here. Because it's a third party that's thrust the truth of our breakup into my face. Really? Oh, so Yukino said that. If she's told Bruna, then that means Yukino's already accepted it. I look down at the floor. My mind goes blank. The classroom's filled with chatter, but it doesn't sound like anything more than annoying noise to me.
あの二人が別れたって？
Shut up, you have to hear it twice?
喧嘩してるとこなんて見たことなかったのよな。
That's right, we haven't.
片桐が振られたっぽいぜ。
You know, you don't have to say it over and
って
over.
ことは森野ってフリーになったってことじゃね？
Shut up.
いや、もしかしたら新しい彼氏ができたから別れたんじゃないのか？
Shut up. Shut up. The room falls silent as someone slams hard on a desk. Everyone looks over.
朝からうるさいわね。人んとこの恋愛事情なんてほっときなさいよ。
Tsukushima?
でもきょうさん、ユーニーとノノ姉が。ルーナ。ほら、チャイムよ。自分の教室に戻りなさい。でも、落ち着いたらでいいから話してほしいの。
Yeah, once I've calmed down. I don't know when I'll calm down or if I'll ever calm down, though. The noisy classroom gradually becomes silent, but I can still tell that everyone's staring at me. Tsukushima seems like she wants to say something as well, but she silently returns to her seat. Thanks, Tsukushima. I can't bring myself to look up at her, but I'm able to thank her.
まあ、出会いがあれば別れもあるさ。
What's that for? I don't have to ask. They must have heard about me breaking up with Yukino. The two of them had suddenly pulled me out of my classroom after classes had ended and had dragged me to the cafeteria. There's lots of food lined up before me, even though I never asked for any. Looks like the two of them bought me some food. It's after hours for the cafeteria, isn't it?
頼み込んで作ってもらったんだよ。お前、昼も食わなかったんだろ？
I wasn't hungry at all.
それは良くないな。腹いっぱい食べれば悲しいことなんて忘れるんだぞ。
Is that so?
俺はいつもそうしてる。
それは杉山だけだと思うが、とりあえず食って力をつけなきゃ元気も出ないさ。
I can't cheer up. I might never be cheerful ever again. Since I'm with the guys, I can honestly say how I feel. The fact that Yukino and I had broken up had spread across the school in a single day. I had known, but Yukino and I had apparently been pretty famous as the childhood friend couple. And now that we've broken up, it's become a bit of a talking point around school. Curiosity, sympathy, scorn, slander. The atmosphere around me is enough to make me want to cry. I don't care who's for or against me. The person whom I want most to stand beside me won't do so. It doesn't matter how many other people are on my side, it wouldn't be enough to cheer me up.
これは重症だな。
どうする？頭に衝撃を与えて記憶喪失にする作戦に変更するか？
Huh? How are you planning on hitting me hard enough to give me amnesia?
それは奥の手だから置いといて。
よし、それならあれだ。
The two of them had brought me to the sea. What are we gonna do here?
失恋といえば海だと相場が決まってるだろ。
And
世間体を気にして気持ちを内に溜めてるからダメなんだよ。ここで全て吐き出してしまえ。
like those things where people scream out, "God damn it"? I've only ever seen people do that in the old TV dramas.
昔の人の知恵もバカにならないぞ。おばあちゃんの知恵袋とかな。
I don't really think that's what you'd call wisdom.
いいからぶちまけてみろって。ものは試しだって。
No, that's just ridiculous. What am I supposed to say? I'm sure you're supposed to just put whatever you feel into words for stuff like this, but I'm not feeling anything at all right now.
杉山、見本だ。
よし、任せろ。親友のために一肌脱ぐ。
Sugiyama speaks confidently and takes a step toward the sea.
昨日商店街を歩いていた女子高生、俺の顔を見るなりクスクス笑いやがって。それから昨日のコンビニ店員、そりゃ確かに胸の谷間は見たけど変態扱いしなくたっていい。通報はやりすぎだ。
通報されたのか。
バカ野郎。
Sugiyama's scream, drawn forth from the depths of his soul, echoes across the shimmering surface of the sunset sea.
ああ、すっきりした。次、ユーマ。
Sugiyama looks my way, but there are also people around us looking now. They're pointing their fingers and chuckling. There are even people taking photos on their phone. No way, I am not doing this. I feel like I'll end up with another emotional scar altogether.
よし。じゃあ吐き出すじゃなくて、心の隙間を埋める策を取ろう。
By what? Watching porn?
あれか。
ああ、あれだ。
That? It's already completely dark out by the time Hakamada says that. We're on the way home, a walk of shame. Both Hakamada and Sugiyama's shoulders are sagging. If only things had ended there at the beach.
こんなはずじゃなかったのに。
俺たち、一体何人に振られたの？
What? I was keeping count for the first 10 or so, but I don't know past that point. Hakamada and Sugiyama had said we should go out and hit on girls after that. That's right, that, hitting on girls? The reasoning was that they could get me to forget my broken heart by falling in love with someone new.
あれだけ振られると、さすがに人格が崩壊する。一体俺たちの何がいけなかったんだ？
Don't say us. You were the one who was mostly getting rejected, Hakamada.
ユーマ、現実から目をそらすなよ。現実から目をそらし続けていたら成長はないんだぞ。
おお、袴田もたまにはいいこと言うな。
No, he doesn't. Stop trying to make yourself seem so impressive. And I never called out to anyone that whole time. It was just these two who were hitting on girls the whole time. And it was these two getting rejected the whole time. I was just next to you guys.
だから現実を見ろってユーマ。あの小生意気なメス豚ども
Those
が
stupid
俺様た
pigs
ちの
made sure
誘
to
いを
look at
断
you
る
as
とき、
well before
ちゃんと
rejecting
ユ
us.
ーマのことも確認し。
Huh? No way.
本当だ。なあ、杉山。
うん、ちゃんと見てたぞ。
メンバーの中に一人でも気に入ったやつがいれば、メス豚どももあんなに辛辣な言葉を俺たちに浴びせかけはしなかったん。つまり、俺たちは3人ひっくるめて否定されたってことさ。
It can't be. So that means that I got rejected by tens of girls without even doing anything? It was painful enough even getting dumped by just Yukino.
むしろ、
In
ユーマ
fact,
がいたせいかもしれないな。
What the hell?
雨男ならぬ、振られ男みたいな。
Shut up.
ああ、今のユーマは振られ癖がついてるのかもな。
What are you convincing yourself with that for? Don't throw salt in my wounds, guys. I had forgotten in for an instant, but I feel like I'm at the end of my rope
また
again.
鬱入った。
重傷だな。
And whose fault is that?
ま、失恋ってのはそんなインスタントに忘れられるものじゃないんだよ。また忘れちゃいけないものなんだ。苦しんで苦しんで 苦しみ抜いた先にやっとわずかな希望の光が見えてくるもの。そういう地道な過程を経て立ち直らなければ人間的な成長ってのは望めないものだからな。
Wow. And who was it that suggested hitting on girls to get a new girlfriend to forget my broken heart again?
そんな過去のことにこだわるな。男は前だけを向いていればいいんだ。言いたいことは背中で語れ。
That reminds me, you try to call out to the fourth girl with your back facing her.
ユーマって意外と執念深いというか細かいよな。そういうねちっこいところが森野にも煙たがられたんじゃね。
Grr. I fall to my knees in agony.
会心の一撃だったみたいだぞ。
Hakamada, are you trying to kill me?
オーバーだな。このぐらいで死んでたら俺も杉山もとっくに死んでるさ。
世の中にはひどいこと言う女がいるもんな。
まったくだ。
I wonder just what kind of things these two had said to them over the year.
これだけ騒いだから今日はぐっすり眠れるだろ。
Sugiyama's expression becomes strangely kind.
ユーマ、どうせ昨日はほとんど寝てないんだろ。
人間飯食って寝れさえすればなんとかなるもんだぞ。
Hakamada's voice is also unusually kind. Is that the real reason why these two hung out with me today like this? I don't even know what to say to Yuuma, dude. Like, he's such a moron. You guys, I think I might have had the wrong idea this whole time. No. Oh my gosh. Then
おっと、礼とか言うなよな。そういうマジすぎるところがユーマの欠点なんだよ。多少いい加減なぐらいじゃないと女子だって重く感じるもんだ。
俺も昔街ですれ違った美人にいきなり結婚してくれって言ったら逃げられたからな。
what the heck?
やはりいきなり結婚は重すぎたか。
重い重くない以前にキモいぞ。
Yeah, asking someone to marry you after passing them by on the street. I privately thank the two of them as we make small talk. I'm sure that if these two hadn't hung out with me today, I'd be even more depressed than I was this morning by now. If I'm feeling even slightly better than when I wake up today, it's thanks to these guys. But am I going to keep going like this and forget my feelings for Yukino little by little? Is that really a good thing? I may have distracted myself somewhat today, but I can't stop myself from thinking about Yukino once I get home. The fact that she lives so close by is also painful. I couldn't stop myself from looking up at Yukino's room as I passed by earlier. I sit down on my bed, still wearing my school uniform. The stack of shoujo manga that Yukino lent me is still next to my pillow. I started by reading the newer releases, so I still haven't really touched the older stuff.
現実の恋愛って少女漫画みたいにはいかないものなんだね。
Not at all. Manga hadn't been of any help at all. The only thing contained inside these pages is the ideal. An ideal that isn't sought within reality. It's all nothing more than manga plot. I pull out my smartphone from my pocket and look at the screen. No mail. I'd usually be sending Yukino mail or calling her at this time of the day. Now that I'm single, I have no idea what to do. I pick up a volume of shoujo manga at random and open it to a random page. It just happened to be a breakup scene. I want to say poor Yuuma, but then again I don't. Because he's really thick-headed. Like, he has some nice friends.
ゆうくん、朝だよ。
What the heck? Well, I guess with that, I'm gonna end it off. Maybe we'll figure out next time. Just quick save real quick. Alright. I guess we'll figure out what all this is next time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.